Well, I don't believe that, and I don't recall ever having written or said that. In terms of his presidency and what he did as a public figure, I think he was, as I said, I think Barack Obama is the most successful conservative president since Bill Clinton. I don't have a huge objections. In fact, a great deal of support for what he did in managing to rebalance the economy, to raise some revenues, and to get the deficit under control. Welfare reform, I supported a great deal. And I thought that his foreign policy was suitably modest and multilateral for a post-Cold War presidency. Here's what I don't like about him. I think he is a congenital liar. I think he abused women who were under his control. And I think he was a perjurer under oath. And I think his character was one of the worst of many that we've seen in the presidency. Of course, it's an interesting example of how someone with essentially a very bad character, someone who lies habitually, deceives others, manipulates and abuses people who are less powerful than he is, can still be a pretty effective president, just as a very decent human being can be a useless president. And I've always believed that his presidency was a perfectly good one, and certainly ranks among the upper tier, I think, of most presidencies in the modern era. He just happened also to be a complete shit. And as far as I can tell, still is. And a self-serving shit. Now, before I get too much into Hitchland, he's also doing great things right now in his post-presidency, and all of that, I think, has to be taken into account. He's a complex person, a brilliant person, probably one of the smartest people ever to have been president of the United States, and immensely seductive and charming, but at his core, rotten.